hear me for a minute? Hello. Okay. One of the things that I need a translation from this from somebody, because it's really important that you have exactly the same categories for each grouping, right? So if you say better off people have this education, this health service, this, the same criteria needs to be used for everyone. And somehow I see that's not quite there. So, but I'm happy to wait for a translation because maybe I missed something. But so maybe by next week, next week we can get a translation of the criteria. No problem. Let's see the film, please. I mean, one of the concerns I have is that it sounds to me, and I don't know, I need to look at the footage, that you did the same thing that everybody else did, which is that you suggested to people, that you said, we're going to divide you into 4 groups, and these are the criteria, and this and this. So instead of facilitating and giving people time, I mean, I want to know, you did 900 or 830 some people. How long did that take? That should have taken you a very long time. How long was your meeting? If you properly checked, it should have taken a very long time for 830 people. So how long was your meeting?
3 soatdan oshiq vaqt ketdi. 3 soatdan oshiq. 3,5 soat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that okay. So let's have a look at the video, or the whatever you have, photos, video, whatever is available. That sounds good. Oh, and by the way, the real well-being poster should not have cards on it, right? Because they're going to fall off when you move it. It's fine for now, not a problem for now. But next week, when you have a little time, maybe make a poster that has it written, not those cards, because once you fold it up, the cards will just fall off, right? And it also looks really like flimsy. But no problem, you can do that later.
Biz uni joyida shunday teskor bo'lganligi uchun yopishtirib kelganmiz. Buni ko'chirib, o'sha aytganingizdek qilib qo'yamiz.
Fine. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. That's fine.
Kimlarga ajratishimiz mumkin? Aholini ijtimoiy iqtisodiy etalik salohiyati tarafidan, mulkiy etalik salohiyat tarafidan kimlarga ajratishimiz mumkin? Nima deb o'ylaysizlar? Bemalol bitta o'zimiz qo'yib yuborib gapiraylik, bitta hech ayb narsa emas bu.
What is that, a question to me, or I don't understand? What is this point? Oh, I see. Okay. So there you go.
Birinchi o'rin, mana misol uchun kimlarga ajratishimiz mumkin? Aholini ijtimoiy iqtisodiy etalik salohiyati tarafidan, mulkiy etalik salohiyat tarafidan kimlarga ajratishimiz mumkin? Nima deb o'ylaysizlar? Bemalol bitta o'zimiz qo'yib yuborib gapiraylik, bitta hech ayb narsa emas bu.
Emas, eshitib o'tirish kerak emas, gapirish kerak.
Iltimos, bitta o'zim gapirsam o'xshamaydi-da. Marhamat. Yoshlarimiz.
Can you stop for one moment? Can you, yeah. So here's the first problem. I mean, if this is the very first question you are asking, how do we divide people? So first of all, that is not at all what it says in your annex. At all. That is not, it never says anywhere to tell people, how do we divide you? That's a horrible thing to say. It shouldn't be saying that. The annex is telling you to ask people, we all live in one village, but are we all the same? Or are there differences between us? Right? That's the question you were supposed to ask, not how do we divide people? Those are 2 completely different questions. Okay? So I'm going to say this over and over and over. Please follow the annex. Trust me on this. I have done this work for 20 years. I'm giving you the methodology that I have tried different ways to do this. and I'm giving you the best possible methodology. It's like, someone is telling you how to build a bridge, and they're an engineer. I'm not going to go there and say, oh, I'm not going to follow how you build the bridge. I'm going to build something else different, and it'll fall apart. So please, people, trust me on this. When I'm writing this down, I've done hundreds of these analyses, and I'm telling you, it's the best way to do it. And you really need to just follow what I'm asking you. So please don't ask questions. How do we define it? Okay? Go ahead.
Hop.
Demek muayyan daromadga ega bo'lmagan odamlar.
Also, just stop another minute. You are also having people organized again in some kind of a classroom thing. Like people cannot see each other. They're looking at you like you are the teacher. I've asked you, please don't do that, right? You are not a teacher. It's all about the environment. You make yourself look like a teacher by standing up front. Everybody is looking at you. Then you have to also behave like a teacher, right? But if people can see each other, they can talk to each other, right? Then you can facilitate. Okay. So that's also part of the problem. Try to have the room set up a little differently, okay? Okay, go ahead. Okay, don't worry, it's okay. We all make mistakes, it's not a problem. Yeah. Can you press play, please?
Нет, звук есть? Звук есть. Uzr Brigitta xonim, mana shu joylashuv masalasida bizda bitta maslahat berib yuborsangiz. Chunki bilamiz, siz aytgansiz, doira shaklida o'tirish kerak, bir-biriga yaqin bo'lish uchun. Lekin har doim ular karantin qoidalariga amal qilaylik, bir-birimizga yaqin nima deydi, bir-birimizga yonma-yon o'tirmaylik. Ikki qator bo'lib o'tirsak ham bizga yaxshi mana shu narsa qulay deb o'zlari yana stullarni shunaqa qilib joylashishga harakat qilishyapti. Devorga iladigan narsalarimizni ilganimizda bizda to'liq aylana shakl bo'lyapti, ikki qator joylashuv bo'lgan holda. Agar bu narsada xatolik bo'lsa, iltimos maslahat berib yuboring.
Oh, come on. I mean, what kind, you just tell people, you want them to look at each other. You are not teaching them like their children. You just tell them, look, I'm not here to teach you or lecture you. This is about having a discussion. And you cannot have a discussion if your back is facing the back of the other people. How can you discuss anything? Right? You just need to let people know most of the talking will be done by you as a group. And for that to happen, you need to see each other. You are in control of this session, not these people. You are facilitating a meeting, right? And so you need to set up everything. And if people want to sit a certain way, then you say, well, how will you have a discussion if you sit like this, right? We want you to face each other and see each other, right? So you need to explain to people. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see.
Opalar, sizlardan ham iltimos faol bo'lishlaringizni iltimos qilardim. Nima deb o'ylaysizlar? Qanday ajratish mumkin? Misol uchun. Qanday turlarga, qanday toifalarga misol bo'lib ko'rishimiz mumkin? Keyin o'sha mashg'ulot bor, birga aytib o'tkazamiz. Shu savolni ozgina muhokama qilsak. Demak, men sizlarga yana ham aytaylik, fikrlaringni ochib berish uchun bitta taklif kiritmoqchiman. O'zlaringizga ma'qul kelsa agar. Demak, 4 ta kategoriyaga ajratadigan bo'lsak, demak, opa, aytib yuboring. yuqori daromadli. Askan sal tushib olavering. Odam yo'q joyga o'tib turib, ha.
Yuqori daromadli,
Hop.
yuqori,
Aha.
o'rta,
Aha.
past
Aha.
va eng past.
O'sha o'sha eng past deganingiz o'sha haligi oylik olmaydigan, ha? Shuni ehtiyojmand oilalar desak bo'ladimi? Rozimisizlar shu narsaga? Demak, opa o'sha kategoriyalarni yopishtirib qo'yamiz. Kategoriyalarni birinchi o'rinda ilib qo'yamiz, iltimos qilaman. Men Xurshid opam sherigimiz, qishloq fasilitatori, men Sherzodjonman, mana ancha tanish bo'lib qoldik. Fasilitator degani endi sizlarga tanish so'z emas, qisqacha qilib oddiy qo'yadigan bo'lsak, shu loyihani amalga oshirishdagi yordamchilar. Yordamchilarmiz biz, shu loyihaning yordamchilari. Mana sherigim yordamchi fasilitatorlar, mana Dilshodjon opamiz,
İkinci kategoriyani
Iqbol opamiz o'rta deyishdi. Dilshodjon yordam berib olsangiz mayli. Yaxshi bo'lardi. Mana endi hozir bular to'rtta toifani bu yerga qo'yib qo'ygandan keyin sizlarning qo'llaringga kartochkalarni berishadi, ha? Kartochkalarni berganda keyin o'zlaring ruchkalar berishadi. Ruchkalar bilan kimlarni kiritishimiz mumkin? Masalan, kimlarki aniq odam emas, aniq odamni yozmaymiz yerga. Misol, u qanaqa odam, nimalari bor? Nimalari bor? Misol uchun qanaqa imkoniyatlari bor? Chorva, misol uchun. Ha? Sonda oyiga qancha daromad qilish mumkin? Misol uchun. Yoki bo'lmasa uni nima mulklari bor? Mana shunaqa narsalarni yo'naltirib turamiz. O'zlarining shuni
Mahallamizda borlarmi yo umuman O'zbekiston bo'yicha?
iloji boricha hududdan kelib chiqib yozamiz.
Mahallada borsa hamma o'zi qanday bo'lmasin.
Yaxshi. Ya, yaxshi.
bo'lib ketamiz.
Labbay.
Sherzodga uni tushuntirib ketdi, yana daromadlar ko'p pul olib kelsa, ko'pib ketsa o'zimizga qolib ketmasin.
Yo'q.
Kichkinasham yuklar.
Xulosa oling.
Daromadlilar hisobda kam, asosan o'rta daromad.
O'rta daromadli eraklar. Mana qarang. Odam har bir fikr beradi.
Nima o'ylaysiz?
Siz hududingizda bitta bo'lsa ham yuqori daromadli odam bormi misol?
Endi atrofga buni taqqoslaydigan bo'lsa, bizda yuqori
Kasbimiz yo'q bizda. Yuqori daromadli odam yo'q.
Buyani yozasiz.
Okay, just stop for 1 minute. Okay. So, I mean, because of the, and you know, I mean, I'm sorry to the facilitator that I have to like, you know, point finger now, but your mistake is really helping us learn. So that's fine. But my point here is that, look, because of the way you have set it up, you are already discussing something. Instead of building up the work, the body of knowledge, you already got the village people saying, oh, most people here are middle. They haven't even finished the exercise. They haven't even gone through what is the defining criteria, but they're already telling you the answer to something that should take them 3 hours to actually work it out, right? So what they're saying is that most people here are middle, and we know that's not correct because we know that 44% of all the people are actually low income, right? And only 39% of people are middle. So it's not most people. So because you have asked, how do we divide people? How do we divide people? They're just so concerned with, you know, what is this village? What is middle? What is this? What is that? So look, it's okay. It's the first time you've done it. It's like no problem. And we need you to make mistakes so we can all learn from it. But I just want to make sure the next time you do this, please try to follow that manual. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to insist that the next time in your other work, I see the video of how you have facilitated this so that I can see that you are really changing. Please, right? You really have to learn. It's okay to make this mistake, no problem. You made a mistake, no problem. The big thing is, please don't make it again. right? So learn from it, no problem, and then don't make it again. So you got yourself in a mess because of the way, now you having a hard time because of how you started, okay? All right, let's continue. It's not a problem, don't feel bad, right? It's okay, but I'm just pointing it out to you. Okay, go ahead, please. Whoever is pressing the button. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Whoever is controlling the film, can you move forward a little bit? Go a little faster, huh? Go ahead. A little faster. What is happening right now? Can you explain what are people doing right now? They're writing what? Yeah, go ahead.
Hozir indikatorlarni yozishyapti.
Bizda ko'chalar ko'p bo'lganligi uchun shunaqa bir bahslar, har xil fikrlar ko'p bo'ldi va biz har bir ko'chaga ana shu fikrlarini shu kartochkalarga yozishni
I'm
iltimos
talking about
qildik.
something else. No, Giza, I'm not talking about that. You are having people sit all by themselves, like one guy is sitting and he's writing a card. Nobody in the room knows what this guy is writing. The criteria has to be a common public criteria.
Yo'q, Brigitta xonim bitta narsaga hozir kommentariy berib o'tishimiz kerak. Jarayonni aytganida bizani o'sha jarayon kuzatuvchimiz Abdumalik ham bu momentni ta'kidlab o'tdilar. Kamchilik sifatida biz aytib o'tdik buni. Ya'ni nima? Bizda 19 ta ko'cha bor. Keyin joylashishimiz noto'g'ri bo'lganini ham kamchilikda aytib o'tdik. Chunki biz bu xatolarni o'zimiz ko'rdik. Ko'rganimiz uchun hozir mana bu jarayon bizda mana shu aholiga biza savol tashlaganimizda uy xo'jaliklari to'g'risida tortishuvlarga ozgina sabab bo'ldi. Mana o'zingiz ham ko'rdingiz videoda. O'sha tortishuvlar kelishmovchilikka kelib chiqmasligi uchun biza har bitta ko'cha vakillariga kichkina kartochkalar berdikda, ular nazdida yuqori daromadli uy xo'jaligini bilib olishi, yozishlarini so'radik. Ularga направление berdik. Kecha siz ko'rsatgan prezentatsiyadan. Ya'ni o'sha nima deydi, chorvasi bo'lish kerakmi? U bo'lgan o'sha направление 6 ta 8 ta направленияni berdik. Bizada yuqori daromadli uy xo'jaligini aniqlab olish bir muncha qiyin o'tdi. Chetdan kuzatib turdim. Bu yerda Nargiza fasilitatorlarga ozgina yordam qildilar, men ham yordam qildim. No, fasilitatorlar o'zi qilishiga harakat qildik, chunki birinchi marta bularga ham ozroq qiyinroq, lekin o'zlariga qilishdi. Xo'p, endi mana shu jarayonda biz birinchi yuqori daromadlilarni mana bu ta'riflarini, ya'ni o'sha mana shuncha mana hozir o'qib berdik kartadan sizga. Muncha moli bo'lar ekan, uncha bu bo'lar ekan, tibbiy xizmatdan bunaqa foydalanar ekan degan joylarini aytib o'tdik. Mana shularni aniqlab olish boshida bizga qiyin bo'ldi. O'shaning uchun ko'chalarga mana bunaqa kartochkalar berdik. Ular maslahatlashib, o'zligi o'sha shahar tepa MFIda yuqori daromadga ega uy xo'jaligi aslida qanaqa tushunilishini yozib berishdi. Keyingi etaplarda bizga juda ham oson bo'ldi. Chunki aholini o'zi tushunib oldi yaxshiroq. Harakatda fasilitatorlarga yordam berib, o'rta daromadli, kam daromadli va ehtiyojmand nima ekanligini shahar tepa MFIda bizga tushuntirib berishdi keyin komandaga. O'sha orqali fasilitatorlar o'zini xatosini ham bilib oldi. Mana bu mojaro to'g'ri, o'tirishi juda ham noto'g'ri bo'lgan. Biz qanaqadir karantinga rioya qilishimiz kerak degan narsani o'ylab mana shu qarorga kelganimiz uchun keyin xato bo'lganini sezdik. Bular mana shu o'tirganlar bitta ko'chadan, ko'cha bo'yicha o'tkazganmiz aslida. O'shaning uchun mana shunaqa o'zlaricha munozara qilib, mana bitta yozib berishyapti. Rahmat.
That's right. So, but my point is,
Yana
Thank you.
bitta point aytib o'tmoqchiman. Uzr Brigitta xonim, uzr. Mani komandamda shunaqa narsa bor. Biza hozir o'sha team building, yana keyin mana bu tanaffus berganingizda ozgina energizerlar qilishga harakat qilyapmiz. Mana Nurbek aka, Nargiz opa va men ishtirokimda bularda hozircha hamma har joydan kelgani uchun yaxshi, birinchidan bir-birligini yaxshi tanishmaydi. Ikkinchidan birdaniga nazariy o'qib amaliyotga chiqib ketayotganimiz uchun qanaqadir siqilib qolish, asabiylashish holatlari, keyin ayniqsa sizni oldingizga gapirayotganda juda ham o'zligini yo'qotib qo'yishyapti. Juda ham hayajonlanib, menga 2 martalab repetitsiya qilgan gaplarini aytib olish juda ham qiyin bo'lyapti. O'shaning uchun biz ishlayapmiz. Siz ham mana shu bo'yicha agar maslahatlarni bersangiz, har doim bularni tinchlantirishga, o'sha o'ylagan, o'zlari amalga oshirgan ishlarni aytib berishga undayapmiz qo'ldan kelgancha. No, bizga maslahatingiz kerak baribir ham bu bo'yicha. Rahmat oldindan.
So one of the things that I feel is a problem here, right? Is that yes, you should have people sitting in the streets and working together, but not when you are defining criteria, only when you are putting the names to the criteria. When you are defining the criteria of what constitutes a better off household, what constitutes a middle household, then that should be done in public. Everybody has to agree on that, right? Those are the big group categories, and then the names that you can do by street, right? So that's what I'm trying to say to you, Monojot, yeah, right? Is that, yeah, that there's a part that has to be in public with everybody looking, and then there is a part that can be the streets. The part that is the street is when you say, oh, you know, in my street, number 1 is Monojot lives there, you know, and what is she, right? That's only the street people discussing. But when we're discussing, oh, this much land is a middle household, this much income is a middle household, this much livestock is a middle, that should be everybody, and they all have to agree. That's my point, right? Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, that's the point I'm making here, right?
Rosa ham tushunarli bo'ldi, rahmat. Endi rosa tushunib oldik.
That's fine. I mean, like I said, it's no problem as long as you guys just make sure you take note for the future, right? Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Mana Brigitta xonim, hozir sizga aytib o'tgan o'sha biza kamchilik sifatida olgan jarayonimiz mana shu. Ya'ni siz hozir kommentariy berib o'tgan holat, mana shu holat, mana shu shovqin, tortishuvni bartaraf etish maqsadida har bir ko'chaga o'sha bittadan anaqa berilib, kartochka berilgan joy. Mana shu to'g'ri, hozir kommentariy berganingizdek o'tkazib yuboraymi bu joyini endi?
Yoki o'zingiz yozib qo'ying.
Yeah, you can go forward. That's fine. Go ahead.
Misol o'sha tasavvur udmaydek odam, o'zingiz bilgan odamdek.
Yuqoridan ham 2 hisobli
daromadli bo'ladi. O'rtaholga nisbatan
Oilalar bor. Ular kunlik tirikchiligini o'tkazib, sog' uy o'g'ni bo'lishi mumkin. Hozir kunga
He is our MDU chair.
kelib o'sha surunkali kasalga chalinib,
O'zini ko'chasi bo'yicha ma'lumot beryapti.
tuzalmayapti. Dori darmondan aptekadan
Va odamlarga o'sha bir momentda shunaqa bo'lib qoldi, fasilitator bergan fikrini tushunmaganda o'sha MDU raisi bizga yordamga kirib, aholiga o'sha narsani ular tushunadigan tilda aytishga yordam berib bordilar. Juda ham o'zlari ham faol, aholi juda ham uni hurmat qiladigan odamlar o'zlari ham.
Endi bularni oylik yekka hisob. Endi osh qilib yeganni o'zi ham bilmaydi. Bor bilan odamlar.
Bu momentda ehtiyojmand oilalar to'g'risida gaplashyapmiz. O'sha ularni ehtiyojmand uy xo'jaliklarida davlat tomonidan berilgan yordam, ularni ayrimlariga bittadan mol berilgan ekan kreditga. Shu qarzlari to'g'risida ozgina gapirib o'tgan joylari.
Ehtiyojmand oilalar bor. Ular kunlik tirikchiligini o'tkazib kelayotgan odamlar kam bo'lsa ham
yozib qo'ydilar.
kunlik. Endi bu odamlar to'g'ri qabul qilish kerak.
Mana bu yerda 1, 2, 3, 4 raqamlari qo'yilgan qog'ozlar turibdi.
Endi sizga aytib o'tganimizdek, o'sha yerda nam bo'lganini hisobga olib, qog'ozlarni yerga qo'ya olmaganimiz uchun biza mana devorda yopishtirganmiz, kriteriyalar yopishtirdikda bu yoqda 1, 2, 3, 4 bilan okay. Thank you.
Qo'llaringga o'zlaring mana shu to'rttala kategoriyadan qaysi biriga to'g'ri keladi? Maskan tushib olavering. Odam yo'q. Shu loyihani amalga oshirishdagi yordamchilarimiz bor. Kelganda ki o'zlaring ruchkalar berishadi. Ruchkalar uni nimalari bor.
Sorry. Bu ikkita video hozir yana boshdan nimagadir takrorlanib ketdi bizda. Hozir biza to'g'rilab olganimizcha 1 minut vaqt bersinlar, iltimos. Boshidan yana ketib qoldi hozir. Men o'rtadan keyin yana boshi videoni qo'shilib ketibdi nimagadir. Да, вот. Начинается. Сейчас.
Mana sizni ko'changiz misol Shahar-Tepa bo'lsa, Susanmil bo'lsa, Susanmil, shu zo'rlanib olishga keyin birinchilardan biz ijtimoiy iqtisodiy delik salohiyati tarafidan
Yo'q, men savollari boshidagi savollar.
Kimlarga ajratishimiz mumkin? Nima deb o'ylaysizlar? Bemalol bu yerda o'zimiz qo'yib yuborib gapiramiz.
Boshi, videoni boshi. 1 minut vaqt bering, iltimos biza videoni qo'yib olganimizcha mana ikkita videoni bir-biriga anaqa birlashtirgan edik, o'sha 27 minutga sig'dirib, hozir boshidan takrorlanyapti. Biza ikkita har xil videoni bir-biriga biriktirganmiz. Bu yerda. Нет, это начало. Это начало. Это начало. Это тот же самый видео, который мы смотрели. Один, два. Да, это мы смотрели. Hozir mana biz endi ikkinchi videoni qo'yib beramiz. Ana birinchi bilan ikkinchini birlashtirmoqchi bo'luvdik-da hozir obed vaqtida. Bularni vaqtlarini ham boshqa jamoalarning vaqtini aniq qilish maqsadida va birinchi 2 marta takrorlanib qolibdi bizada. O'shaning uchun originalni qo'yishga harakat qilyapmiz. Это
Ehtiyojmand oila deganda bir yo'g'ini bo'lishi mumkin. Hozir kunga kelib o'sha surunkalik haqiqatda 400 ming so'm pul ishlatalmaydi bir oyda. Bir oyda 2 litr zag'i borib 3 litr oq yog' ishlatyapti. Kelishyapti. Ya'ni zo'r.
Akalar qo'yib bergan qog'ozlarning bizni qo'limizda turibdi. Xuddi o'sha qog'ozlar ko'chama-ko'cha tarqatib beriladi sizlarga. Sizlar o'shanga o'sha xo'jalik boshlig'i Bizning oldi.
Men hozir mana 1-2 sekund orqaga olaman. Uje mana qo'shilgan versiyasi o'sha videoni mana davomi. Mana shu joyga davomi.
Yoki siz
Yo'q, bemalol tarjima qilavering, men to'xtataman. Rahmat.
Ne keltirasizda? Mana bu yerda 1, 2, 3, 4 raqamlari qo'yilgan qog'ozlar turibdi. Hozir qo'llaringga o'zlaring haligi suvda tashib ichadi deb metrlarni qo'yib bergan qog'ozlarning bizni qo'limizda turibdi. Xuddi o'sha qog'ozlar ko'chama-ko'cha tarqatib beriladi sizlarga. Sizlar o'shanga O'sha xo'jalik boshlig'ining familiyasi o'shda turib tanisizlar. Ko'zlaringiz oldiga siz keltirmasangiz siz keltirasiz yoki siz ne keltirasizda mana shu to'rttala kategoriyadan qaysi biriga to'g'ri keladi bola. Bizdan topshiriq o'sha bir ma'lum bir ishlarni amalga oshirgani kelgan. Noto'g'ri.
Mana bu yerda kartochkalar tarqatilgan aholiga o'sha ko'chalar bo'yicha va ular o'sha kategoriyalar, ya'ni qatlamlar bo'yicha ajratishni boshlashdi. Bu jarayon uzoq cho'zildi. Biz 1 soatdan oshiqroq ular bilan mana shu birinchi 2-3 ta oilalarni o'qidik birgalikda. Ular aytishdi, nimalari bor, chorvasi bormi, parrandasi bormi yoki yeri bormi deb. Bu Shahartepa shunaqa qishloq ekanki, hamma aholiga o'sha 8 sotokdan yer davlat tomonidan ajratilgan. Buni aytib ham o'tishdi. O'shaning uchun 8 sotok yerni biz kiritmadik ko'pga, chunki hammada bor. Kam daromadlida ham, ehtiyojmandda ham bor bu narsa. O'shaning uchun qoramol, parranda, o'sha o'qishi, tibbiy xizmatdan foydalanishi, ishlash joylarini kiritganmiz. Shularni tushuntirib o'tdik, tekshirdik, bir ikkita familiyalarni o'qib birga. Mana hozir jarayonda fotolarni ham o'zim share qilaman, videoni oxirigacha ko'rib.
Birga to'g'ri kelsa,
agar ehtiyojmand bo'lsa
Yo'q, Abdul akam o'g'li.
olmaydi Madaliyev.
You are muted.
Yeah, I'm now I'm not. Just a couple of questions. One question is, did that thing with water, did that thing with notating the water, did that work out? Did everybody note on the cards how people get water, if it's piped or if they have to go? That people did it? They filled out the cards properly? Okay. So you have to...
agar siz esingizda bo'lsa, bizga kartalarni avvalroq bergan edingiz. Kechagi uchrashuvga borganimizda suv bo'yicha o'sha karta bizda tayyor edi. O'sha kartani orqa tomoniga biza o'sha 1, 2, 3 yoki 4 qaysi qatlamga tegishli bo'lsa, o'shani yozib berishlarini iltimos qildik. Yozishgan. Bu informatsiya bizda bor. Faqat buni kiritib, xulosasini keyingi safargi muhokamamizda aytib o'tamiz sizga.
Okay, so my point is that you now need to figure out how to tabulate that, Manojot. We need to tabulate that, right? We need to transfer. We need to basically take out. Yeah, we basically need to make a table, right? I will send you. Okay, I will send you a format this week. So after Eid, we can put it in a format. Just make sure all of you, Namangan, Andijan, and Fergana, you save those name cards. Okay, you keep them bundled. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mana o'sha MTG raisimiz yana o'sha biza bilan birga aholi ko'chalar bo'yicha yurib, mana bu o'zlari yozgan, masalan, nimalar bo'yicha mana o'g'li ishlaydi, unisi ishlaydi. Mana qara, qaysi qatlamga kiradi deb tushuntirib beryaptilar. Mana ilingan, devorga ilingan nima bilan.
Mana to'rni qo'yinglar, birdan
Salimov G'anijon.
Bular erkin kuzatuvchilar. Mana bu oq kiyimdagi qishloqdan chiqqan, o'sha Toshkentda o'qib kelgan vrach bo'ladilar o'zlari. Endi bular bizga o'sha qishloqdagi karantin situatsiyalari to'g'risida ma'lumot berib turadilar. Faqat Asliddin aka Umarov, bular hozir bizning qishlog'imizda 4 ta oila karantinga olingan. O'sha Covid holati bo'yicha biz ulardan uchrashuvga chaqirmayapmiz. Mahalla taraqqiyot guruhini ichida bitta oila o'sha karantinda biz ularni chaqirmayapmiz hozir.
Mana men o'ylayapman, ularga qarab
Bo'lganlarni ko'rdik. Mana shu birga qilasizlar. Mana.
That's fine. I think you can stop the tape. I think I get the idea how you did it, right? That's fine. Thank you so much, Manojot and everyone. Okay. So basically, I think, I mean, look, you managed to get the results, but we really need to work on how you can facilitate this process for all of you, not only Fergana. I'm talking about Andijan as well. I haven't seen Namangan, but the two I've seen is where you kind of better try to follow the instruction if you can. And maybe the next time when I give you time to practice, you really try to start by, like, let's say I'm practicing and I'm the facilitator and you are my people, right? Then I really try to say, okay, this is how I'm going to introduce the exercise. So I'm going to, greetings, thank you for coming. And everyone is seated. And the reason we're here today is that we want to understand the socioeconomic makeup of your community, right? So that the person facilitating is actually exactly telling the people what they're going to say in the village, and then you can give them feedback, right? That's the idea of the practice. Maybe we start really carefully practicing when we do the next exercise, okay? Because it's just figuring out a way that you really follow the process, right? Believe me, if you follow the process, these exercises are much easier, okay? Now, Monojot and Ilham, do you guys have the seasonal calendar materials ready for handout today? Okay, great. So can I just check, because I don't think we have time today to cover Namangan, but we have enough time next week, don't worry. We can cover the Namangan well-being analysis discussion next Friday. We're meeting next Friday. We have enough time in the morning. We can spend an hour and a half. But what I need you to do, please, is to read the seasonal calendar, right? So Monojot and Ilham and Monojot will give you the handout. Read the seasonal calendar for Friday. You will have 4 days vacation now, right? You have Sunday. No, you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? So you have 4 days. And if you could read that and then get lots of rest and lots of sleep and eat lots of food. And I wish you all a very nice Eid holiday and Eid Mubarak for all of you. And I will see you. Don't eat so much though, right? That you can't work when you come back. But have a great time and spend time with your family and friends. And maybe stop thinking about this work and just have fun. And just spend one afternoon reading the seasonal calendar, and the rest you just forget it. And then when you come back, we start thinking about it again, okay? And I know this well-being analysis was really hard and you made mistakes. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Next time you'll do it better, I'm sure. And it's no problem, but I think at least you did it. You did it. You got it, right? That's the most important thing, is you did it, okay? So can I just check, everyone has an appointment to go to village on that Friday, right? Everyone made their appointment? Okay. So for sure, everyone can go to village Friday. Okay. So let's meet at 8 o'clock in the morning, Friday, and then I'll get you ready we'll finish the well-being analysis. I'll get you ready to do the seasonal calendar. And then, yep. And then that'll be great. Okay. Thank you very much, you guys. Have a really, really nice holiday. Have a nice Eid. Eid Mubarak. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Brigitte.
Bye.
Qolgan jamoalarga ham xayr, rahmat.
Aytinglar bilan hammani.
Jamoalarga ham hammasini kelayotgan hayit bayrami bilan tabriklaymiz Andijon viloyati nomidan. Bir iltimos, Munojot opa, anavi aytgan kalendari bizda yo'q edi, shuni bir tashlab bersanglar. Iltimos.
Ilhom aka tashlab beradilar.
Ilhom aka hozir safarga chiqib ketgandir, shuning uchun o'zimiz qoldik. Suyanadiganimiz sizlar endi.
Bo'ldi. Safarda bizning oldimizga keladilar, yuborib yuboramiz.
Xayrli qilib jo'natib yuboramiz deydi.
Xayrlik uchun oldindan rahmat.